So I am sitting in on my hotel balcony in Brazil, in a suburb of Sao Paulo. I believe the name of the suburb is Emu des Arts. So it's a town known for wood craftsmanship. And I've just finished lunch. It's about 2 o'clock, and I'm getting ready to go walk into the town and check it out. I'm a little jet lagged, and my plan is to stay awake until normal bedtime tonight. So yesterday I listened to the delivery of Core Module 5 by Ashley and Towo. I want to say I think it was brilliant, and I also think it may be the finest delivery of Core Module 5 that you could listen to. I was listening primarily to listen for ways that I wanted to improve for future teachers. So we have an improvement effort on where we look for things that we could do better and communicate them immediately so that it can be taken up in Q&A or on the next module and for future teachers. I forgot that I was listening for that reason. I was out on a 20-mile bike ride yesterday morning. I knew I had to fly yesterday. I was trying to get some exercise. I don't usually listen to music or anything while I'm on my bike. I like being very aware of my surroundings. I decided to listen to the module, and I got lost in the module and stopped listening for improvements and distinctions. However, afterwards, there were some things that I wanted to share with the teaching staff and with you. So here's the first thing. We are always using intention, awareness, and confront. We don't just use these abilities sometime. We're using them every moment of every day, at least every waking moment of every day, and maybe non-waking moments too. So intention is everything. Our friend Jim McCarthy says reality equals intention. That's his way of saying what we call responsibility is owning our power and ability to create, choose, and attract. That's his way of saying that we're creating it all. And if we're creating it all, then it must be linked to some intention we have. Even the stuff we don't like is related to some intention that we're operating on. So we are always using intention, awareness, and confront. We just aren't always conscious that we are. And, I've learned that sometimes I make out, I think confront, as a teacher, I make it out to be bigger and badder than it really is. So all confront means is to face. It's what confront as a verb means, to face. And as a noun, it's the ability to face. Now, sometimes we face easily and directly, right? So if you're talking to a friend on the phone, right, then you are probably facing the technology and the messaging and the context and language. You're facing a number of things, and you're doing it easily and directly. There's no effort involved. You're not efforting. You're not overcoming your own resistance by employing effort. But we can also face with effort. And I think when we talk about looking because we have a problem and we want to look, and that's how we confront, I think we're probably always talking about effort at that time. So I loved Kim Chi's question to Ashley and Ashley's response about sometimes he catches himself in with a thought of blame, catches himself in blame, and just lets it go and moves to justify. That's probably facing, confronting easily because he's quite practiced at it. Other times he gets more stuck. He knows he's blaming, but he wants to be angry and he doesn't want to let it go of it yet. Therefore, that confront is going to be with more effort. So I've even had teachers in the past that use the term efforting, right? Christopher, you look like you're efforting. So I wanted to make that point with you. So let me give you an example. So I check into this hotel here. I'd read that there's a variety of types of currents, electricity in Brazil. They use both a 126 and a 220. And I've heard that in lots of places, and it's never mattered on the things that I carry, the computer and stuff. I get here and I look at the wall sockets. There's 3 different types of wall sockets here. Oh my goodness! All right. So in order for me to be making this film for you, this video, I'm confronting the messaging. I'm confronting my relationship with you. I'm confronting the technology. I'm confronting the foreign to me plugs on the walls, and a number of things. Most of them I'm doing easily and directly. Some of them are requiring a little effort. So for instance, it's requiring a little effort for me to stay awake instead of take a nap. So I'm confronting that. So mostly that's what I want to share with you. Near the end of the module, Ashley and Towo also discussed the relationship between confront and courage. And I don't think that relationship can be explained any better than by this quote from Peter Kostenbaum from his weekly email. And I'll put the link to his weekly email in our forums post along with this video, so that you can sign up to that. I highly recommend the weekly email. Here's what Peter Kostenbaum says. By the way, he's a corporate philosopher, so he's very focused on leadership. He says, the most difficult aspect of courage is its psychological dimension. It is therefore critical to understand that anxiety is the key to courage. For courage is the decision to tolerate maximum amounts of anxiety. All right, say that with me. Courage is the decision to tolerate maximum amounts of anxiety. I'll say it one more time. Courage is the decision to tolerate maximum amounts of anxiety. I love that sentence. You should face your anxiety, he says. You should stay with your anxiety, and you should explore your anxiety. The same is true of the decision to tolerate guilt. Listen to this. In general, management techniques, useful as they may be, are often more escapes from courage than effective tools to harness courage. In other words, we give up leadership sometimes and adopt management techniques to reduce our anxiety. Sounds like control cycle to me. All right, hope you enjoyed Core Module 5 and looking forward to Core Module 6. Have a brilliant week.